Hey, what's up everyone? We're going to talk about external layouts, and this time it's how do you convert something to an external layout. Let's say that you already have a level designed here and you're happy with it, you want to keep it, but if you look over here it's just the regular scene. You don't have any external layouts yet, but I know I want to make more levels for this thing, so how do I just change this to an external layout so I can keep using those instead of this? Okay, so first thing you want to do is make sure, let's zoom out on this. So here I've got some UI stuff, keeping track of points and that kind of thing. So all of that I want to make sure it is on a different layer. Okay, it's on the UI layer. These things, yep, they're all on the UI layer. So those things, any UI stuff you want to keep in your main scene, the game scene. Okay, so easiest way would be to just hide the UI layer here. Okay, that's gone. So now I can't select that. Then everything else, I want to move it to an external layout. Okay, all of these objects, they're all on the base layer. So let's zoom out so that I can see everything that I've got so far. And then I'll just drag my cursor around that, select everything. And if you have any objects that are locked, I don't, but sometimes you might have the background locked or something like that. So see how the background doesn't get selected? So just make sure that everything's unlocked. So drag, select everything, and now if I just right click on any one of these things, we're going to extract as an external layout. And then let's name this level 1. Level 1, move instances. Boom. Okay, so now it opened this thing called level 1, and if I look over here, external layouts, level 1. Cool, it's all there. Now my game scene, if I go back to that, oh, what was this thing? Some kind of background that didn't get selected. See, it was locked. I didn't select it. I didn't even know it was there. Is that okay? I don't know what that is doing. Huh. Don't even know why it was there. Let's just get rid of this. Alright. Now I can turn back on my UI stuff. That's still there. So that way the UI is not going to change. It'll always be there no matter which level I open. But then this level can get created. Now that I've done that, I've got one external layout. Let's just go ahead and duplicate this one. So now I've got a level 2. Currently they are identical to each other, but let's move around level 2. Oops. There's that weird little background. Huh. Oh, so it did get copied. It just didn't delete from the other thing like the others. Okay, level 2. Let's just move things around a little bit so we can tell that it's different. Okay, so now if I hit preview, it doesn't do anything because I don't have anything in that game scene yet, and I have not told it to create this level. So the last thing you got to do is add something in here. At the beginning of the scene we need to create all those things, and we need to do it before anything happens in here. Like this affects the platform character, these affect the Goombas. So anything that involves any of these characters that aren't created, you got to create them first. So let's just move this one down here, and then right here, add action, other actions, external layouts, create objects from an external layout. Okay, So I could just tell it to create level 1, but then it'll always create level 1. What if I sometimes want it to create level 2? So we're going to ignore that, use an expression. All of my layouts are named level, and then it's plus a number, right? So let's leave that for now, because I'm going to use a variable. So let's go back here, menu, global variables. So you always want to have a global variable level. Let's go current level. And this will keep track of what level we're on. Let's start it at 1 by default. Number 1. Okay. So here we're going to create, instead of these question marks, level plus current level. Okay. So at the start of the game, current level equals 1. So it'll create level plus the number 1, which means it just adds it to the text. Level 1, that's what it makes. Now, if we wanted to automatically start the next level when you reach the flag, so this little flag here, let's delete this one. Level 1, you get here to the flag, we want it to automatically start level 2 when you get there. So how do we make that happen? Well, down here where you touch the flag, game over. If the player touches the flag, activate leaderboard, all that stuff. We don't want to activate the leaderboard anymore, right? We want it to go to level 2. So how about we have it pause for 2 seconds and then start level 2? Okay. I'm going to ignore this for a second. Let's just toggle disabled. We'll ignore the leaderboard. Okay, so let's add action, time. Actually, we want it to wait. I think we need to put in wait. Wait 2 seconds. Okay, and then after that, variable. Change variable value. Current level, we want to add 1. So it starts out as 1, and now it will add 1, so that will make it 2. And then we want to restart the scene. So scene, change scene. We're not actually changing it, we're just reloading it from the beginning. But now, since current level will equal 2 this time, when it comes back to game scene and goes up here to the top, create objects from level 2. Okay. Now, since I'm just testing it out, I'm going to move this flag to right here, just so I don't have to play it for so long to see if it works. But then level 2, the flag is still way over there. Okay, let's try it. Touch the flag, you win, wait for 2 seconds, boom, there I am, level 2. It's doing it. Need to do something with this code to make them bounce better, but there we go. And now it's going to create level 3, which does not exist yet. So now we're stuck, but the more levels you create, it'll just keep working. As long as you name them the exact same thing. Level 1, 2, 3. And then we could also add another scene up here where you could choose the level. Should I do that real quick?